Alright, so there should be one more trouble that we'll have no problem tackling at the moment. So let's go ahead and do it right now. In fact, I already have the item needed for it. We got it when we were at Creepy Steeple in the previous chapter. Seeking legendary book. I want you to go find the legendary cookbook for me. It's in a pretty scary place, so there's no way an old gal like me could get it alone. Please come to my house in Rogueport Squares for details. Right, so Zesty's the cook. She's the one that we destroyed her contact lens earlier. We actually already have that legendary cookbook, so we just need to give it to her. Yeah, when we were at Creepy Steeple, it was in the very first, that really large room right when we first entered. It was through that hole in the wall to the north. I am not Mr. Klutz. You instantly become a better chef by reading his book. Unfortunately, it's an old book that's hard to find. Stores don't carry it. But I've recently heard that someone who used to live in Creepy Steeple had a copy. There are many secret rooms in Creepy Steeple, so it's moldering there somewhere. Stumblebum. No, I don't need anything cooked right now. I do have your book, though. Here you go. I like how Mario's head is tilted still. So we got ourselves a honey shroom, which replenishes 5 HP and FP. So just like the cook from the first game, once she has a cookbook, she can now cook with 2 ingredients at once, which opens up a whole new world of opportunities there. I'm pretty sure this guy will eventually sell the Luigi emblem badge as well. And if you combine that with the warrior emblem badge, then it turns Mario into Waluigi's colors. Right, let's have a quick rest, and then we'll head to the port. Because we're done with the help center for now. Alright, let's go. Right, so now it's time to continue on with the main plot of the game again. Curse from the Pirate King, huh? Sounds fun. So this ship here belongs to Flavio. Well, we need ourselves a ship so that we can get to Keelhaul Key. So let's go talk to this Flavio person. can always find Flavio here in Podley's place. What do you lack? Thrills, I guess? Those are chills, not thrills. Now I'm thinking of it. I once heard of the treasure of Cortez, the Pirate King. Ooh. That does sound like it's for all of those things at once. Tales say that the Pirate King Cortez hid his hoard of pirate booty there. For years, treasure hunters and ruffians have gone there in search of the loot, but not a single one of them has ever returned. People here whisper that the ghost of Cortez attacks all who seek his treasure. Yeah, we're looking for treasure. This dull armpit of a town. And what makes your rumor about Captain Cortez's treasure any less, I don't know, any less true? Or less false, I guess. Yes, it does. I don't want the treasure. I want a crystal star.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Alright, that's fine. We get the crystal star, you get the treasure. I'll have a ship ready in no time, and it will be massive and glorious. Oh, I'll be the captain. Cool. Right then, so we got ourselves a ship. That's pretty cool. Right, let's get back to the port again. That is weird. Bob-Omb's becoming sailors. A slight problem. What is it? Yeah, it's a pretty cool ship, I guess. The pump and circumference, eh? What's the problem, though? The SS Flavian, she bewitches me. Here's the issue. We have no navigator. He ran off, the dog. The navigator, of course, is the highest-ranked helmsman. They steer ships, you know. Here's the real problem. The waters around Keelhaul Key are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman for our navigator. It is a pickle. You do? A legendary sailor living in Rogueport. And he's called Admiral Bobbery. Of course it falls to me. Alright, so we have to find this Admiral Bobbery guy. Your brother disappeared in Keelhaul Key, huh? Why would we worry about Luigi? He's fine. Isn't undead vampires like an oxymoron? Since they are dead, technically? That's a good question. That doesn't seem like a very good business proposition. No. And then there's this guy here. I feel like I've seen him somewhere before. Especially the way he laughs. If you couldn't guess it, that's Lord Crump in disguise. Well, unfortunately, our heroes here are made of the densest metal known to man, and they can't figure out that it's Crump. So, unfortunately, he's going to be traveling with us. Alright, so in order to find Bobbery, we need to head to this part of Rogueport. Now, you might remember that there was a house here that's locked. Well, now we can get inside it. Now we just use our paper rolling ability and head for this chimney. Hello. What do you blokes want? Yeah, we're looking for Admiral Bobbery. Is that you? Okay. He obviously doesn't want company. But there is another shine sprite here in his back room. Looks like that's it. So that is Admiral Bobbery. So he was just lying to us. You do know who he is. I need you to come with us. I shall set sail upon the sea nevermore. Yeah, boy. So it looks like he's gonna be a stubborn old goat. Thankfully, there is someone who knows all about Bobbery. And it's none other than Podley himself inside the pub, or the bar. So let's go talk to Podley next. Really sure we want Bobbery back on the water? Yeah. Alright, please do. What's his sad tale? Bobbery was once married. He had a wife of enduring beauty named Scarlette. The two of them were madly in love, the sort of love reserved for fairy tales. Now, Bobbery was a renowned sailor, so he was away from home for long periods. Scarlette never complained, though, and always waited faithfully for Bobbery's return. And Bobbery, his eye never drifted. He loved only Scarlette truly and deeply. So they lived and found happiness where they could, and all was good for a time. But not all good things can last. It was a particularly icy winter when it happened. Scarlette fell ill. A virus? A passing cold? No one knew, but it soon turned serious. Bobbery at sea on a long, lonely voyage knew nothing of his bride's suffering. By the time he returned, Scarlette had succumbed. She was gone. He blamed himself. My loving wife perished because of me. If I were not at sea, I could have nursed her to health. I could have saved her. He was overcome with such thoughts. They tormented him always, haunting his sleep. He has never gone out to sea since. Aww. That is pretty sad. Unfortunately, we don't have a choice. We need his help. Huh? An old letter. On her deathbed, Scarlette wrote Bobbery a final letter. You hold it in your hands. I don't know what's written inside, but I can tell you what she told me as she lay dying. If I should succumb to this plague, and if my love should blame himself for my death, then give this letter to him, so that he may hear my voice. Aww.
Oh yeah.
Let's give him his wife's last request. Alright, Bobbery, we got something for you. By Blabberton's beard, not you again. I have this for you. Yep, it's from your wife. If you're reading this letter, then I am no longer by your side. Because fate has stepped between us, I have decided to write you this letter. If you're reading this, I must have passed away while you were out to sea. I can only assume that you will blame yourself for it, Bobbery. Although my life was short, you gave me more than a lifetime's worth of joy. Though you will mourn, I beg that you remember that time, like love, is a tide. You are one with the sea as you were one with me. Do not lose both your life's loves. Aw, that's really sweet. Of course. That's sad. Yep. Are you willing to join us now?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so he's joined us. We now have a navigator, so we can set sail for Keelhaul Key now. Alright, see you there, Bobbery. Oh, I've got mail. Oh, an email from Petuni. Lots of stuff has changed here, but not the LR being mad at my brother. That's still the same. I do wish you'd come back to Playside sometime. Are you really busy, or are you going someplace far away? Like a place nobody's ever been? That'd be fun. But if you ever have time to come back here, come play with me, okay? You have to promise. Ooh. Is that a puny egg I see? Huh. Wonder if that's Petuni's. That's cool, I guess. Alright, so it sounds like we're finally ready to set sail. So let's head to the port, and we'll shove off. Alright, we got Bobbery on board. Alright, Flavio, let's set sail. Alright, let's shove off. Adventure ahoy! Huh? Oh. Alright, here we go. Off we go to Keelhaul Key. Gee, I wonder who this X-Naut person could be. I totally don't know. Well, at any rate, welcome to Chapter 5. The Key to Pirates. Over the protest of my crew, the SS Flavian has set sail. Is this voyage as reckless as they say? I must scoff. Flavio will show them guts. Another day of good wind. White clouds, they dazzle me. It is as if they are blessing our voyage. Flavio thanks them most heartily. Things are going smoothly, yet I am filled with dread. At this speed, we should reach our destination by tomorrow's sunrise. Ooh, we're close. Boombasa Boom Festival. What are you even singing, Flavio? No? He started again. Alright, now his dialogue's repeating. Ship stopping? Why? Hold on a tick. You see anything? Oh, that's an ember. Just wait a Goomba stomping moment, you scallywags. The moon's gone. Oh, because clouds are rolling in. Uh-oh. Ghost! Oh dear. Spooky. Come on, everyone keep it together. This is no dream. This is real. Oh, jeez. That is a lot of embers. They don't look very happy. Ghostly O-wing thing. Here you can see the brave Flavio running into action. Looks like Crump just abandoned ship. It's hopeless! Abandoned ship! Well, so much for the SS Flavian. It's sunk. Fortune from disaster. The kindly sea washed us ashore. What strange irony that this island was our intended destination all along, no? And yet we mourn. We have lost 3 crew members, including Bobbery. It pains me to think they were taken by the Pirate King, that ghostly thing. What happens to us now? We may be lost without hope, stricken in the wilds. We have made a semblance of civilized life here. The ship's flotsam washed in, and we now have salty bread and other salty things. We can live for some time on the salty bounty of the sea. But then what? We have built a few huts from the washed-up timbers. Poor sweet Flavian. At least the shanties keep out the wind and rain. We still have had no sign of Bobbery and the others, and my heart she doubts. Still, despite my fears, we must continue to hope that they are alive somewhere. 3 days on the isle now, and the huts are all finished. We have carved a life out here, though we all dream of a return to Rogueport. Yeah, I'm sure.